Hey guys, good morning everyone. We're out here at Aardvark Automotive. We're underneath the BMW. We've emptied out all the oil from it, and I'm standing next to James Sykes, who's going to be we're going to put this filter in it, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get that filter in there. Now, if you don't have one of these fancy machines and hang it in your garage, you can always jack the vehicle up, or you can get ramps, correct?
Yes, you can use ramps. Just make sure you do it as safe as possible.
Now, how would you do it as safe as possible?
Well, chalk your tires up. That way you don't have to stand a chance of the vehicle rolling off the ramps. Or if you use just a jack, make sure you use some type of safety device like a jack stand. Or
right. And what is all that? What is that?
This is the oil filter.
Okay. And you need the ring.
Let me pick the towel first, wipe it all off.
Okay, get the oil off of it.
Got to change the sealing ring out.
Okay, I got the other one for you. And this is all part of a normal process to change the oil out.
Yes, sir.
Now, is it different with the BMW than, let's say, a Ford or a Toyota?
Well, all oil filters, if this is a cartridge type, a lot of times it's just a metal type and a screw on, it'll have a seal on it too.
Okay. So then you just pop that in there, and it goes right back in where you put it.
Yes, sir.
Now, how do you properly dispose of the oil now that we have the Beamer holds about 8 quarts, 8.5?
8.5.
8.5 quarts. How do you properly dispose of it? Because
well,
you got all this stuff and it's harmful and everything else.
Most garages, what do I do with the ratchet now?
Right here.
Most garages will have a container out back that they store the oil in, but if you do it at your house, you can take your oil to like O'Reilly's. They'll take it and won't charge you anything for it.
And don't they recycle it, correct?
Yeah, they recycle it.
So oil is recyclable. Well,
yes.
The oil that's in here.
Yes.
Okay, so now we're going to take this out. I got your wires and all. Okay. And then once we're out of here, now what?
We'll let the car down.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, if you want to, go ahead.
I'd like to lower it. I got to be somewhat useful.
Just pull this back.
Pull this back?
Yep.
All right, now let's talk a little bit about oil differences, because there's synthetic oil and then there's conventional. What's the difference between like synthetic?
Well, synthetic oil is going to be used in vehicles like this or vehicles that have turbos on them. If you put conventional oil in a car that was made for synthetic, like one with a turbo, then the heat from that turbo will sear the oil down where it's too thin for the motor to operate. And then you got catastrophe.
All right. Well, when we come back, we're going to be we've got the car lowered down, and we're going to be putting oil into it now to get it ready to be driven. So be sure to keep watching Daybreak. Steve and Meredith, back to you guys.
I'm just so confused.
I know. I was kind of wondering about the synthetic oil because I've gone to a couple places to change my oil, and they said if you didn't start with synthetic in your car, it's not a good thing to switch over.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of the newer cars use a synthetic because it doesn't. I guess it works better at a lower temperature and it's better for your engine.
All right, well, stick around. Let's